Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am good. An off week for the Wildcats this week. We had no Monday press conference. Of course, we'll have no Thursday coordinators press conference. A little bit slower schedule for myself and the GoPowercat staff. We'll still be cranking out stuff though. We had the Insiders live last night with running back Mike Lawrence from 94 to 97. Oh, he was a great one. And we'll have a PowerCat podcast coming up, maybe a couple of them. I don't know. We can do whatever we want. We don't have a game this Saturday. And if you missed it, this is important. KU K-State in 2 Saturdays will kick off at 11 a.m. on TNT. That game, of course, is at David Booth, Kansas Memorial Stadium. I think I got the order of everything right there. And today we're going to talk about a little problem I'm seeing here. It's been going on for a while, let's be honest. There was 51,000 people plus at that game Saturday, a win over TCU, 41-28, and it was impressive at the start of the game. But in the second half, ugh. Let's get into that right after I remind you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, leave those comments. All of it is so great for us as we get closer to 17K subscribers. Kansas State has an incredible fan base. And one of the things that has been really cool about K-State through the years is a tradition of tailgating. I think K-Staters who have traveled have come to realize that those parking lots that surround Bill Snyder Family Stadium are kind of unique. Most stadiums are maybe on campus or in a more congested area, and there's parking garages and scattered lots. Kansas State, even paid parking, is fairly adjacent to the stadium. Now, some of that's changing with the new Edge district that is being built, and people are upset about losing more parking. There will be ways to get to the stadium, and that'll be announced later. But one of the things going on right now, and has been for years, is that tailgating culture is so strong, people got to do it at halftime too. Let's be honest. A lot of people get up at halftime, mostly students now, and go out to the parking lots to have a little drink or whatever. With satellite technology, you can watch all the games out in the parking lot. It's kind of cool. It's not cool for the team on the field, though. I would say for the second half of that TCU game, the crowd was closer to 30K. It's that many people had left. Now, I can't see the alumni side down below me. I'm told it was pretty full, but these students, it was a good game, a close game, a competitive game, and a lot of you left. And I think the reason is pretty simple. Now, if you disagree with this reason, you think that everyone leaving at halftime and not coming back in is due to something else, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I would like to hear your theories on why this is happening. It's not the quality of the product on the field. That was a good game being played fairly well by the Wildcats, and they won. And still it happened. I think it's a very simple reason. That people want to go have a beer. And it's not easy to do that in the stadium. If you're a big donor, you can have all the beer and, well, liquor you want. You've got it in your suites. And yeah, there's a tailgate terrace where you can go stand on a tailgate terrace that faces the tailgating, not the game. Nobody's going to do that during the game. It's time to really consider beer sales inside the stadium and no re-entry after like the first quarter. It allows you to have time to, oh, I forgot this, and go out to your car. But then if you want to leave at halftime, you're not coming back in. But you can go buy a beer inside the stadium. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. We don't need to be selling beer. That's the devil's juice. I don't know if you're thinking that. I just said that. But here's the thing, is it's actually probable that there's less issues with drunk and disorderly on the property because you have to buy them instead of just having access to a free stash of unlimited drinks in your trunk. It probably does cut down on actual problems with drunken behavior. Trust me on this. I've been a part of drunken behavior in the past. Let's not talk about that. There's another issue here, though, is how to make it workable for the fan base. Because if you're going to sell alcohol, you better have plenty of access to that beer. And that will mean more construction, more areas where you can go up and get a beer, maybe separate from the food areas, so that can still go on. It can be worked out, but it's time. It really is time. And here's a great idea my buddy Ron came up with. What if you signed a contract with a beer distributor, and I believe it's Bud Light now. I don't know. I don't drink at games. I work. That for every beer sold, X number of dollars will go to Wildcat NIL or the Ahern Fund. Honestly, they're both great. I think the NIL moves the needle a little bit more. It probably will fire up fans to say, yeah, I'm going to stand here and this will help out NIL directly. Let's think about it. Let's consider it. Let's advance into the 21st century because alcohol sales in stadiums is pretty common everywhere. What's not common is fan bases getting up and leaving at halftime because they want to go get their juice on out in the lot and then deciding, hey, I'm not going to go back in. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to sit here in my chair, listen to the crowd, watch a game on this TV, and have a good old time with my buddies. That's a fun day, but it's not good for the K-State football team. Let's consider it, and hopefully next year, be able to buy a beer and do so easily within the confines of Bill Snyder Family Stadium without standing on a terrace that faces cars and not a field.